let's just talk a little bit about the history of the Sonic Boom of the South. The Sonic Boom has been around since the 1940s, I believe it is. About 48 is when I think the band first came about with Mr. Kermit Holly Sr. He was responsible for, he was the band director actually at Lanier, and then he also came to Jackson State part-time to put together a band. I could be off on my dates, but I know that Prof. Davis was the first full-time band director at Jackson State University, and with him it completely changed what we do at Jackson State. He was a big band trumpet player for Cab Calloway, and he changed the style of Jackson State to what it is today. Now, it's had several evolutions since then, but he was really responsible for Jackson State as we know it, as it relates to our sound. It was called the Big Band, well, the Little Band with the Big Band sound, because he was a jazz player with Cab Calloway. So the university has a great legacy. Then we moved on to Harold Halton. Harold Halton is responsible for what you see our drilling now. He is a drill master, still is a drill master. Tiger Run-On is all him. During his tenure is when the name Sonic Boom of the South was actually adopted by Jackson State. I believe it was in '71. He had a competition. All of the other bands around the country or in our area all had names. The Marching 100, the Human Jukebox, everything had a name. So he wanted our ensemble to have a name, so he held a competition, and a few of the students got together, decided on some names. The Sonic Boom of the South is what wound up winning and what wound up sticking to our institution. We've performed at several major things, even going back to Prof. Davis, the World's Fair in 1965 in New York. Under Harold Halton, there were several different football games and things of that nature that they performed in, leading into Dow Taylor's first term as director of bands here when they went to Motown 30.
Motown 30, what's going on?
That was a big time event for us at the time, and then when we pushed forward some more, Dr. Louis Liddell was here when we went to the NAACP Image Awards. So I mean, Jackson State has a, just Sunday we just left performing for the New Orleans Saints football game. So we have a vast amount of performances that this ensemble has done. What I see for this band in the future is I see us getting a lot more national exposure as it relates to the performances that we do, maybe performing for Macy's Day Parade or even the Tournament of the Roses, things of that nature. That's what I see and hope for Jackson State University.